Hello, everybody, and welcome to another amazing episode of Kiva's Place, the Kiva Murdoch Show and Podcast. We have another wonderful show for you tonight with an amazing guest, and I promised you a treat tonight, so we're going to talk about that a little bit later on. But I want to introduce my guest tonight. Her name is Jaunique Mader. She's a follower of Christ. She's a business owner. She's a certified clinical hypnotherapist. She's a certified life and success coach, certified EFT practitioner, certified UC Reiki master teacher. She's a Navy veteran. She's a designer. She's a mother. She's a wife. She's a minister. She is the creator of healing coaching intensives for overwhelmed and underappreciated mothers and other women. And she also is a specialist in radical rebirthing. So we're going to talk about that tonight as well. And so after our introduction, we're going to bring on the stage Miss Jaunique, and we're going to dive into these amazing topics on tonight, which is another form of self-awareness and self-development, as well as self-healing, which are very important topics. So we're going to definitely have a very exciting and interesting show tonight. So you already know what to do. Go ahead and grab your favorite drink, make yourself comfortable, and enjoy the ride, because you're finally at home at Kiva's Place. So stay tuned.
Welcome to Kiva's Place, the Kiva Murdoch Show and Podcast. We hope that by the end of our show, you're left feeling empowered, motivated, and connected. So come on in the room, grab your favorite drink, sit back, and enjoy the ride, because you're finally at home at Kiva's Place. Now give it up for our host and producer, Coach Kiva Lernice Murdoch.
And welcome back to Kiva's Place, the Kiva Murdoch Show and Podcast. So, as promised, we're going to bring to the stage the one and only Miss Jaunique Mader. So come on in the room, Queen. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you. I'm super excited to have you tonight. This is a very interesting topic, and there's a lot of misconceptions and myths concerning your specialty. So I'm super excited to talk about it so that we can dispel some of these myths.
Right.
So give us a little bit of background and introduction on exactly who you are and how you actually got into this particular field.
Well, I was abused as a child, and a lot of people that I am associated with don't realize how bad emotional trauma can be. And so when I entered the Navy, I experienced a lot of crazy things there as well. And I just started diving really deep into personal development after being introduced to a health and fitness coach. And so she really strongly suggested personal development and all this other stuff. I came across a quantum healer, or at least that's what she calls herself. But she suggested that I try hypnotherapy. And when I did for smoking, I never picked up a cigarette again. And that just had me hooked. I was like, I have to figure out how to do this. And I picked up several dozens of books. And I even went to a couple of crazy shows that, like the fair and other carnivals and festivals that were around the duty station that I was at. And I finally found a program where I was able to get fully certified as a clinical hypnotherapist. And it has changed the way that I look at things. It's changed the way that I parent. It's changed the way that I am as a partner. And I just could not even fathom having not found these types of modalities. I'd probably still be an alcoholic. I'd probably still be drinking like crazy and spending all of my money on cigarettes. Like, I remember when they were $2 a pack and I was a 3-pack a day smoker, and now they're like $5-10. And I could not imagine spending that kind of money on that stuff anymore.
So, wow. So I'm just very awed at just the entire field of hypnotherapy. I was reading your introduction, and you had mentioned that you also specialize in radical rebirthing. Tell us a little bit more about what exactly that is.
Well, Radical Rebirth is just a container that I created for overwhelmed women to find a place, and also men, if they were to choose to. It's a one-on-one program. It's a 6-week container where I guide people to release the expectations of others and the burden and awaken themselves into the limitless potential for their soul-guided purpose and finally feeling like themselves again, so that the beautiful child that they used to be comes out and they are able to reparent themselves in a way that they feel more authentic in who they are.
That's very interesting, because we know as adults we're faced with so many different things from even from childhood, and it's very easy to get lost. I haven't found that inner child in years, so it's
Right.
just very easy to get just wrapped up in the whole adulting, the whole life, and the living of just
Right.
everything that is going on around us. We know, and just to be very honest and transparent, there are a lot of um, dispelled disparity and a lack of knowledge concerning this particular topic. So when we talk about some of the myths, what are some of the myths or things that you hear quite often concerning clinical hypnotherapy?
Am I going to do something crazy, or will this, or what are any of the reasons that this might not work? Well, sometimes it's because there's a part of you that doesn't want something to work. So if you were to come to me and, like, let's say you do smoke, but you're getting some sort of secondary benefit from it, and so when I hypnotize you for non-smoking, but you're getting that secondary um, benefit for it, but I don't realize that you have a secondary benefit and I don't address that, you're going to go off, and then within a week you'll end up picking up another cigarette. But if we address all of the issues right up front, I will talk about the potential secondary benefits, such as, like, it gives you that moment where you can just take a deep breath. So then I would integrate the idea that you can go and sit by yourself and just breathe deeply, and it's okay. It's safe for you to do, which a lot of people don't feel safe to just take a moment for themselves. And that's why there's so much overwhelm in people's lives, because they're so fixated on doing, and being stuck in this crazy masculine energy. But they don't have to constantly be stuck in a masculine energy. Even if they are a masculine man, they can take time for themselves. They can go take a bubble bath, they can breathe, they can do something. Like, even as a mother of two, I've been a single mom for 7 years, and before I found my husband, I was able to just figure out ways to take time for myself, whether it was getting a babysitter, putting them to bed early, staying up a little bit later and just taking time for me, or waking up earlier and journaling. Just taking a moment is all we actually really need to do to, like, save our secondary benefits, instead of being trapped in our addictions to smoking, to food, to drugs, to whatever it may be. There could be the addiction to having the pain because people feel sorry for you. And so when you're able to give yourself that, then you don't have to constantly be looking for it through unhealthy means.
So it sounds like it's just basically just allowing yourself to um, just being aware, number one, what your triggers are,
Mm-hmm.
because I believe that we we definitely have triggers, and in order for us to be able to heal or deal with things, we have to be aware first of all, and be honest with ourselves too, what those triggers are. And once we figure that out, then we can move on to, okay, now how can we cope, how can we deal, how can we overcome those obstacles that may be leading us to drugs or smoking or alcoholism, all of that.
Or even just seeking out unhealthy relationships. Like, if you were so used to being around a parent who, or like your primary attachment figure, it doesn't even have to be a parent, just a primary attachment figure who constantly neglected your needs, who denied your version of a reality, and who just was not very kind to you, you'll seek out those same types of relationships within others. And even if somebody were to treat you like the absolute holy queen that you are, you'll feel unworthy of it because you were made to feel unworthy of it as a child.
That is so true. And we see that pattern so often nowadays. So often. And it's a very sad situation to be in. That is very true. I wanted to ask you, Jaunique, is there a difference between Reiki and hypnotherapy?
Yes. Reiki is an energetic healing where essentially we kind of guide a person without speaking to them. Like, we don't have to talk to them. We can tell them if we were to choose to, but there is distance Reiki there. So it would be like you saying, yes, I would like a Reiki healing. And I would tell you when it was going to happen. And then I would just do the symbols and visualize the healing process. And as long as we have that like openness between us and you're allowing me to enter your energy, then that would help to like alleviate certain things. And it sounds really woo woo, but I was so surprised on how well it actually works when I first had my very first Reiki healing with this quantum healer. And I was just like very, very blown away that it was gone. Like I had polycystic ovarian syndrome and I was unable to have children. And I came across her and she lifted that from me, like through prayer and just such intention with God. And it was just amazing when I was able to like take a pregnancy test and all of a sudden I'm having my oldest child.
Wow, that's powerful. I'm going to ask you something, and I hope you don't take offense to it, but I know that this is something that comes up all the time. Is there a correlation between hypnotherapy and witchcraft?
No,
Have
no, it's not.
Have you heard that
I
before?
have, yeah. But here's the thing is I can't make you do anything that you don't want to do. I can't speak to your subconscious mind without you allowing me to. And your subconscious mind is always running 24/7. Even if you were to fall asleep with the television going and you were to listen to like a horror story, you'd suddenly feel that like terror and you'd wake up wondering why you feel like you've been hit by a truck. And it's because your subconscious mind was living that, because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between a story and reality. It's like watching a really good movie or reading a book and you like looking at I don't know, you've seen The Matrix, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
you see Neo like running up the wall and stuff like that, and you don't just like turn it off and be like, oh, this crap can't happen. You like suspend your belief of like everything that we know as like physical human beings and are entertained by that. That's like a mental programming that's happening right there. People who watch TV, it's almost like talking to zombies.
Mm, I love this. This is very very, very interesting to me. So I know that some of the major modalities that hypnotherapy have been used in the past is a lot with like smoking and weight loss. What other situations with your particular field be best fitting for?
I like to get referrals or references to doctors, like a doctor's note, letting them know, like, especially if somebody has like trauma issues and they are seeing a therapist for it, to complement the care that they're already receiving and they're not getting anywhere with it. This can complement that to help them move further along in it instead of having to constantly be like stuck in this mode where they can't get unstuck. And so I would have to get a note to the doctor for a doctor's referral. So that way I'm not, I'm protecting myself, I'm protecting the doctor, and I'm protecting my client so that it's ethical for all of us. But there's trauma that can be addressed through this. There's like really deep seated trauma. I have a client's daughter who has really deep traumatic issues, and I've been able to help her to go from absolute stress bucket to calm, and she obeys better. Like, not because she has to obey and because she feels like she needs to in order to be safe, but because she wants to. She can do the things that her mother asked her to do because she wants to do it now, instead of feeling like scared so she doesn't do it, or so she does it out of fear. Now it's a choice for her instead of an obligation.
Yeah. Is there a minimal age that you work with?
No, I hypnotize my kids to go to sleep.
See, I wish I knew about this when mine were younger. My son, because he was a child that would just constantly go, was very rambunctious, did not sleep that much. Matter of fact,
my toddler's that way.
Awesome. Well, listen, we are not quite done yet. I told you we had a treat for you all. We're going to take a short commercial break, and then we're going to come back and have a demo session. Yes, I am going to allow Miss Jaunique to have a session with me right here live on air. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back, and we will have a live demo right here on Kiva's Place, the Kiva Murdoch Show and Podcast. Stay tuned.
We are living in a digital age, and we think it's safe to say that all businesses are needing to transition from traditional brick and mortar to broadcast. Everything is really about data collection and building a community. EasyWay Broadcasting has created a social network/solution provider within the EasyWay network to help its members with this transition. Introducing the EasyWay Wall of Fame, a one-stop shop for business owners and influencers that help them to connect, grow, learn, and scale the easy way. Over the years, we have been building affiliates and partnerships in all genres. That means our platform utilizes all our members' businesses to provide services at a much lower cost, help sell their service and promote their awareness to more potential customers. Through our new media empire, we have a reach to millions. Become an affiliate. Make money doing it the easy way. Create your free account today by visiting easywaywalloffame.com. Accelerate your influence through direct access to the right influencers. We have many TV shows that our members can be interviewed by. We have our own magazine and radio station to promote our EasyWay Wall of Fame members' profiles, which they control. The more friends you get, the bigger your business will grow. Join the EasyWay Wall of Fame community for free today.
Welcome to Inner Peace and Serenity with your host, speaker, coach, facilitator, Jaunique Mader. Join us every first Thursday of the month, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we talk everything self-improvement. So take back your pen, take back your life, right here on Kiva's Place.
Welcome back to Kiva's Place, the Kiva Murdoch Show and Podcast. I am here with Miss Jaunique Mader, who is a certified clinical hypnotherapist, and we've been talking about just briefly just all of the myths of just surrounding this particular field, and also the benefits of having this modality included in your role towards fitness and mental health. So this is very important, and it's also a topic that there is not a lot of education out there about. So I'm super excited to have Jaunique here, and I just thank you for just sharing your knowledge and your expertise concerning this particular field.
I'm so excited to be here. I loved your video, like in the middle of everything. It was just like really fun to like watch it all come up and come through.
Thank you. Greatly appreciate that, Queen. So as promised, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a demo right here live on Kiva's Place, the Kiva Murdoch Show and Podcast. So Miss Jaunique, I'm going to give the floor to you, and we're going to have a live demo.
Thank you. So I just want you to know that the human body is like a robot. So anything that you think about will come to fruition. So I'm going to show you real quick what hypnotism feels like. Ready? Close your eyes. That's it. Just like that. That's exactly what it feels like. That's all it is. Just very relaxing.
All right. Well, I am ready. And ladies and gentlemen, you can definitely join in with us.
Absolutely. So close your eyes and get really juicy, comfortable. And take a deep breath. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Allow your stomach to relax and expand on the inhale and fully release all air as your navel glides back towards your spine. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, she is a mom first, so we are going to definitely allow her an opportunity to calm the baby. We know that things definitely happen on a live show. We hope he's okay. He's definitely a cutie pie. So we are going to take a quick commercial break to let her get her son. Hey, hi, handsome. Are you okay? Oh no. We'll be right back, folks. Let her get the baby calm and under control. We know how toddlers can be. Most of us that's mothers definitely have been there before. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back, and we are going to do our best to have that demo session. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Have you ever wanted someone to talk to but didn't know which way to turn? Have you ever needed advice in business and didn't know where to go? Well, at KLM Services Consulting and More, we can definitely be that for you. We're here to uplift, to encourage, and to coach you through difficult situations or decisions. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at KLM Services Consulting. KLM Services Consulting and More. We're here for you. Are you looking for a natural boutique? Then look no more. Keever's the Natural Choice Boutique and Gift Shop, located in Camden, South Carolina. We have all natural products, ranging from deodorants, natural soaps, natural hair and skincare products, and everything that you need. But wait, there's more. At Keever's, you can also get women apparel, handbags, women's shoes, and jewelry. Visit us today at Keever's, the Natural Choice Boutique and Gift Shop. And be sure to follow us at Keever's Boutique and visit us in person at 2639 Suite D, Broad Street, Camden, South Carolina. Or visit our website at www.keeversboutique.com.
On this journey, I found myself on the road through personal pain and discovery. I found out that there were so many women and young girls who suffered just like me due to having a lack of information about our bodies. I knew then that it was up to me to help and share what I know. So I traveled on the road that has many ups and downs in order to empower and inform young girls that there is a better way. And I'm yet on this road again, which is very uncertain, but there are many bright moments along the way with inspiring the next young generation of ladies to take control of their bodies, health, and minds on this road. I find myself moved with compassion and empathy for the moms who just don't know. That's why I go to many places, near and far, to inspire, to educate, to empower the next generation of women and young girls to take complete control of our minds, our bodies, and our health.
And we are back. Welcome again to Kiva's Place, the Kiva Murdoch Show and Podcast. I'm going to bring Miss Jaunique back to the screen. She does have her baby with her, so don't be alarmed. He needs some comforting right now, and who can comfort best? Nobody but mom, right? So let's welcome Miss Jaunique back to the room. Hi, Queen. Welcome back.
Y'all, sorry about that. Thank you so much for being so patient with us.
Not a problem, girl. We completely understand. And this is a family show centered around mom. So that's what we do best, being moms. So before our brief commercial break, we were in the middle of a demo. Do you still feel like this will be a good time for it, or
We'll be okay with it.
All
Yes.
right. So let's do another.
I don't know. It'll be okay. We got this.
Okay.
So go ahead and close your eyes and get comfortable. And take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Allow your stomach to relax and expand on the inhale and fully release all the air in your navel point as it glides back to your spine on the exhale. Begin to notice where you feel the cord in your body. Scan your body. Many people feel it in their stomach area, which is the power center. And allow any noises to help you go deeper into meditation. If you can feel where it is, or if you can't feel where the cord is, make a guess as to where it might be. And using your inner eye, envision the cord that's attached to you. For me, I see black cords, which represent anger for me, or gray cords for sadness. What does the cord that's draining your energy look like? If you can't see it in your mind's eye, make up what it looks like. See how the cord is attached to you and another person or another object that you are giving too much attention to that you know is bad for you. As you're taking these deep breaths, send your breath to the space in your body where the cord is located. And call on your higher power, whatever it may be, God, Muhammad, the universe, to cut this cord. Feel the presence of your higher power arrive. For me, I see big giant wings and a bright yellow gold light. This cord is not serving our highest and greatest good, and we're ready for it to be removed. In your mind's eye, picture the cord being severed by whatever means possible, be it a sword, be it a pair of scissors, be it fire. And as it falls towards the ground and dissipates into white light, continue breathing and notice how your energy feels without the cord. Repeat this for as many cords as you'd like to release. Go ahead and return to your body, rubbing your hands together or stomping your feet on the ground. Okay. Now go ahead and open your eyes and return to the room. How do you feel?
Very relaxed. Very, very, very relaxed. I have my course in my mind. Over the next few days, I will definitely see if this has worked.
Wonderful. I can't wait to hear how it's helped you.
Yes, I would definitely give you that feedback and follow up with you. But yeah, I definitely feel extremely relaxed right now.
Even with all the little noises.
Right.
Well, he kind of takes back to the secondary gain. If we don't integrate things that are happening around us, then it can either really mess up a session, or it can just allow it to go deeper. And just like I said, I don't know if you remember hearing me say, allow any noises outside of my voice to help you go deeper. And it helps you go a little bit deeper, because I saw you kind of nod a little bit lower as you started to relax more.
Yeah, yep. And I did hear that too. Yeah, definitely. I'm excited. I'm so stoked that you were able to just be here tonight. I know we had I don't even want to say an incident with the baby, because the baby is not an incident, but we were still able to push through and get through this session. And it just shows you folks that this is live TV, honey. I want to allow you, Jaunique. Thank you so much, first of all.
Thank you
For taking the time out. It has truly been my pleasure, and I love this segment. Is there any final thoughts or words or inspiration that you would like to leave with our viewers tonight?
If anybody has actually benefited from this small demonstration, I do have a free group on Facebook, which I'm sure you have linked somewhere. And I also have a paid group for a 7-day intensive where I help people to clear even more and to just fall into who they are a little bit better.
Love that. If you are interested in her Facebook group, I have actually dropped that in the comments. So if you go to the comments, you can click on that link, and that will lead you directly to her Facebook group. And I'm also going to pull it up on the screen as well. Her free Facebook group is titled The Shift -Free. So if you do not click on the link that is already provided for you in the comment, you can also type in The Shift -Free, and it will take you to her Facebook group. Other ways that you can contact Jaunique is you can find her on Instagram, officially Jaunique, and her name is spelled Jaunique. You can find her there. She is, you can contact her at 442-242-0836. Again, that number is 442-242-0836. If you have any questions, if you would like a session with her, definitely reach out to her. She's very active on Instagram, so I promise you, if you get in contact with her, she will definitely reach back out to you.
Yep.
You had mentioned earlier too that you take referrals through physicians. So do you recommend them get in contact with you first, Jaunique, and then speak with their doctor, or vice versa?
Definitely talk to me first. If I can help, then I will give them a form for them to take to their doctor, to have the doctor sign it and then bring it back to me.
Perfect. So again, if you are interested in her services, definitely reach out to her. Again, her number is 442-242-0836, or you can reach out to her via Instagram at officially Jaunique. And do not forget to join her free Facebook group, The Shift -Free. I'm going to definitely join, because this is very enlightening. I loved it.
Sometimes I have free hypnotherapy sessions in there too, so it's kind of fun.
In the group?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Well, this has been very good. I want to thank you again for just joining me tonight, and you're welcome anytime. And he is already asleep. Look at this.
Yeah.
You're welcome anytime at Kiva's Place, the Kiva Murdoch Show and podcast. So definitely come back and join us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, kings and queens, I hope you enjoyed our session tonight and you have learned about clinical hypnotherapy. There's a lot of myths, and I just hope that we provided some education and insight in regards to this particular field. So if you would like to reach out to Jaunique, definitely reach out to her. You can contact her on Instagram, join her Facebook group. Again, the link is provided for you in the comments. Definitely join, and see if she can be of service to you. Definitely come back and join us next week, Thursday, for our regularly scheduled program, where we will be talking to, I think we have Mr. Jeff Steinberg next week. So definitely join us next week, Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you would like to reach out to me personally, you can get in contact with me on my digital business card at Linktree. That's linktr.ee/Kiva Murdoch. You can also reach out to me on Facebook and LinkedIn at Kiva Lernice Murdaugh. So thank you again for joining us. We hope you enjoyed our show tonight. Come back next week, next Thursday night, same place, same time, Kiva's Place, the Kiva Murdaugh Show and Podcast, where we will have another amazing show. So until then, take care of yourself and each other. Love you much. Good night.
Thank you for watching Kiva's Place, the Kiva Murdaugh Show and Podcast. Tune in every Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Kiva's Place. To be a guest on our show, text the word guest to 803-368-3030 or visit us at tinyurl.com/Kiva's Place Booking. And watch us on Apple TV, Roku, and Amazon Fire as we're broadcasting in more than 60 million homes worldwide.